The NFL draft is just 3 weeks away, and there are players that the NFL media still hasn't talked enough about. So let's talk about some later round guys that are going to shock a lot of people in the league, but not shock you because you just watched this video. Let's find us some potential day 3 gems. First up is Memphis running back Blake Watson. On the consensus boards, number 226. Now, I was shocked for a couple of reasons that Watson is not ranked higher than that. To start, he had an incredibly productive college career, 3.74 yards after contact with 6 yards per carry in 2023. He has excellent lateral agility. It allows him to make defenders miss consistently in space and between the tackles. He moves extremely well, and on film, it looks like it's really hard to get a clean hit on the guy. He has a really unique ability to gear up and gear down, which keeps defenders off balance, and it allows him to take advantage of potentially bad positioning or over pursuit from linebackers. To add to all of that, he's a natural pass catcher out of the backfield, as he has a receiver background, and he's a guy that can easily catch, turn, and pick up yak. Now, watching all these running backs throughout this process, you would be amazed at how hard it is to catch the ball, turn around, and get going north and south to pick up yardage. Blake Watson does that maybe better than anyone in the class. And when he does catch the ball, he has impressive contact balance and run power despite the smaller frame. And that frame is one of the reasons why he's potentially a round 7 guy. Watson turns 25 years old just 1 month into being a rookie running back. Like I said, he has a very small frame, 4th percentile in weight, 19th percentile in height. But for me, 226 is way too low. I have a late round 5 grade on him, and that might seem a bit high for some people, but those same people probably have Ray Davis, who is also smaller, is 24 years old as well, and has a ton of wear and tear from college production. So Blake Watson is a guy to watch. And if he goes undrafted, I am going to be shocked. But he's a guy that you need to know because I have a feeling in 2024, you're going to be hearing his name. Wait, before we continue, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It tells YouTube you really like the video and you want to see more of the content. So head down there, hit that button. Now let's continue. Next up, we have John R Plumley, UCF quarterback. Consensus board 381. And believe it or not, I have a guy that's actually lower than this that we're about to talk about. Plumley is a heck of an athlete at the quarterback position. He's very explosive as a runner, and he's a threat with the ball in his hands every single time. He's very elusive, he makes guys miss, and he can actually rip off some really big runs. An interesting note is Plumley's baseball background, which he managed to balance at UCF and play both. As a thrower, he has a good quick release. The arm strength isn't going to shock you at the next level. I think it's barely sufficient, and his main thing is going to be throwing on time and in rhythm. Now, the arm strength isn't crazy, but he does have a nice touch on the ball. You can tell that he's a wide receiver friendly quarterback. The ball has a nice loft, a nice angle to it, and it looks like it's an easily catchable pass. John R Plumley is certainly an intriguing name to watch on day 3 of the draft. Now, Plumley is likely a round 7 or priority undrafted free agent. I think he would be an absolute monster in the Taysom Hill role with maybe a little bit more passing upside. I know that's a very scheme-specific fit, but I'd take a shot on him in round 7. Those later round picks are about taking athletes. So combine the importance of the quarterback position and him being an athlete, I think he's worth a round 7 pick. John R Plumley is certainly an intriguing name to watch on day 3. Now we're getting deep into the draft with the University of Texas at San Antonio wide receiver DeCorian Clark. What is that? What were you asking? What does he rank on the consensus board? 406. If you have heard this name, please let me know down below in the comments. This is what someone wrote about DeCorian Clark before the 2023 season. It reads, Clark will be a high draft selection. He has great size and speed. His football acumen and IQ is off the charts. When you speak to DeCorian, his love for football sticks out. Now you're asking, Why is he number 406 on the consensus board if this was written about him before 2023? Injury. In 2023, he didn't record any stats. Now, a reason he might be so low is because the medicals look awful. He had a knee injury at UTSA that sidelined him for the entire 2023 season. Now, I don't know what that looks like moving forward. I don't know what the medicals are, but this is assuming that that knee is okay. I like this guy a lot, and I think he's a legit NFL wide receiver. And you can tell that just by looking at him. He has a big frame. The dude is built like an NFL wide receiver. I think he looks bigger than the listed weight and height at 6'3", 215. And he uses that frame to its full advantage. He has impressive jump ball ability and body control at the catch point. He showed a lot of promise with 50-50 ball opportunities in 2022. To couple with that, I think he could be a nice deep ball wide receiver at the next level. He has good ball tracking skills, and the big frame helps box out corners. I also really liked his spatial awareness along the sidelines and the back of the end zone to make some pretty crazy catches. Now, we need to know what the medicals look like on this guy, because if the knee is absolutely ruined, he might not even get signed. But man, it's a shame if he doesn't, because this guy has all kinds of talent, NFL talent, and his play really has the makings of a day 2 selection. I have a 5th round grade on him, or I do think there are some things that he can work on, but overall, I like him a lot. So let me know what you think about these 3 players. Do you want your team to draft them? Comment down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I love you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.